Welcome to From Creeping to Preaching. I'm your host, Renee R. White, a proud native Washingtonian, born, raised, and still live here in the heart of D.C. I spent many years of my life in this incredible city, and it's not just my home, it's where my story began, and where my passion for uplifting my community, especially the youth. This podcast is a space where we can have real, raw conversations about life, faith, and purpose, all rooted in the experience of someone who has walked these very streets and understands the struggles and the beauty of life in D.C. We're Season 2, Episode 18. These 2 months I like to dedicate to my mom, who passed on September 2002. I call this episode, I Felt Her Leave Me. Season 2, Episode 18, I Felt Her Leave Me. Let me take you all back for a moment, back to when I was living at 325 P Street Southwest. Life felt almost normal. I was working the evening shift, doing what I had to do. My son was catching the subway to school every morning, handling his business. We were adjusting to the new rhythm. Things felt stable, maybe even peaceful. But what I didn't know was that just around the corner, my entire life was about to change. In September 2002, I lost my mom. And when I say that shook me, it broke me. She was my lifeline. I never forget that phone call. My nephew called and told me that my mom was having trouble breathing. I had just finished working a 12-hour shift. I was exhausted. But that didn't matter. I jumped in my car and drove uptown. When I got there, the EMTs was there with her. She was sitting up, talking, telling them about her recent visit to the ER. They decided to take her back to the hospital. I followed them to Washington Hospital Center. My mom was wearing a pink robe and pink slippers. We sat in the ER together, just me and my mom. She looked at me and said, "What's going on with you? Why are you working so hard?" And you know, what I gave her was a silly answer. I kind of brushed things off because I was so tired. I didn't take that moment seriously enough. If I had known that that was going to be our last conversation, I would have told her everything. I would have said, "Thank you. I love you. I'm scared. I need you." But I didn't know. Later that day, they called a code blue. I asked the officer, "Was that my mom, the lady who was wearing the pink robe and the pink slippers?" He said, "Yes." My mom passed, and I felt it. I felt her spirit leave. In that moment, something in me shifted. My whole attitude changed. That woman was my anchor. She was my truth teller, my rock, my soft place to land. And suddenly, she was gone. I like to dedicate this entire month of August into September to my mom. So upcoming episodes will be dedicated to my mom because she passed in September. To my listeners, have you ever felt the world stop after a single phone call? Have you ever wished you could rewind just one conversation just to say what really mattered? If you ever lost someone who kept you grounded, how did you find your way back? Email me. Share your heart. You're not alone. And don't forget to subscribe at my Apple, Spotify, or YouTube. Or just grab your copy of From Creeping to Preaching. All proceeds go towards helping teens in Wards 7 and 8 to find a safe space to heal and grow. As you read along, you'll see every twist and turn and triumph unfold gaining a deeper understanding of my testimony and life, changing lessons behind every story. Let's keep this path together, and we're going to walk this path together. Let's keep this conversation going. I'm excited to hear how you're peeling back your layers and embracing your moment of, I felt her leave me. Also, make sure you visit my website at creepingandpreaching.com for more updates, fresh merch, resources, and information about upcoming episodes. I'd like to thank my producer, McKinley, with Moving Emotion by Mac. See you next week.